All month long, we are featuring cuisines from different Caribbean islands, and today we're looking at a dish that combines Jamaican flavors with South Asian twists. How can you go wrong? Chef Suzanne Barr is here to show us more. Welcome to Your Morning.
Hi, thank you.
I am in love with all the smells coming out of the kitchen. What is this dish and where did the inspiration come from?
So it actually came from a few different places, but I think really a street food from Nepal and Bangladesh, and also my deep roots in Jamaica, both parents being Jamaican and then being here in such a cultural city of Toronto. That was really kind of the drive.
I should have started off asking you wagwan. All right, talk me through some of the grains that you're using. What is this?
Okay, so all the grains, with the exception of our jasmine rice, are locally sourced, which is amazing, and our strong focus at the restaurant. So we've got spelt, we've got wheat berries, we've got wild rice, all grown in Ontario, which is really exciting to talk to our guests about at the restaurant. And it's a selling point because people can really say, oh, that's what wheat berry tastes like. That's what spelt tastes like. And they're the same grains that we also use in the beer making. So that was kind of another part of my inspiration was like, what do they use in the brewery, and then what do we use in the kitchen?
There are flavors that people are experimenting with more and more. By the way, congrats on the designation from Route magazine as one of Canada's best new restaurants. That's amazing. Okay, what are you going to make for us today?
Okay, so we're going to start with our herb puree.
Okay, what's in this?
So in here we have a bit of marjoram, a little cilantro, as well as a bit of cilantro. So I'm going to go right at the base of the bowl. We're going to coat the base of the bowl.
Okay.
Because this is kind of modeling as a dressing without it being an actual pourable dressing.
Okay.
Then we're going to come in with some tamarind bird chilies.
Now, it's always hard for chefs to let me help because I know they think I do it wrong. Can I help you with some of this?
Absolutely.
Okay, it smells good. Chilies smell good. What's in those?
So that's a bit of tamarind, that's sliced bird chilies, and that's it. I'm gonna add in our grains.
And this is a puffed grain because it looks right now like it would be very hard, but it is not.
Yes, not at all. So these have all been cooked before in some oil, and so you can start stirring.
Do I blend it all in?
Yep, mix it all together. And as you're mixing, I'm going to give you a little bit of the shiitake mushroom. So the dish itself is a shiitake puffed grain rice. So we pickle our mushrooms.
Ooh, nice. I was telling you before, I've never had a pickled mushroom. Yeah,
well, this is a oil pickled mushroom. So it's hot heat with a little bit of vinegar. I'm gonna use your spoon and just take a little bit of the mushrooms. And we've got a little bit of the curry leaves as well. Okay, there you go.
And what's the last piece we're throwing in here?
Last piece, we're gonna throw in some dehydrated apples, which gives
a little bit of sweet and crunch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we just blend all this together.
Blend this all together. A couple snips of arugula for color.
Oh, I love arugula. And I like the nuttiness of arugula, and you've got like the wheat.
The whole dish itself has such a nutty flavor going on.
Nice.
I'm just gonna top you off with a little bit more of our mushrooms.
Nice.
And our curry, deep fried curry spice leaves.
Now tell me about these leaves, and I can try them, right?
Absolutely. These will be one of our bar snacks.
They're sweet.
They're sweet.
What do you have on them?
A little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of cayenne pepper, and a little bit of salt. So I'm constantly bringing back a little bit of flavor, constantly bringing back a little bit of heat. And as a woman of color chef in the kitchen, I think it's really important to put diversity on a plate. So for me, this really represents me, represents everything that we wanted to focus on at the restaurant.
Now I'm gonna talk with my mouth full. It sounds so good.
Thank you.
The heat is not overpowering. Yep. Just really flavorful, but the crunch and the sweet and the tang is so good and good for me.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that when people eat this, they don't feel like they walk away feeling full or that feeling weighted. It's, it's wonderful grains that have been puffed and then treated in a really wonderful way. And then at the brewery, we can also talk to you about the beer and what we're doing with their beer. So that's the wonderful thing about what we're doing there, and hopefully we'll see you at the brewery.
So much passion. That is
much passion.
Right in this dish here, Suzanne. Thank you so much.